Hello, and welcome to another episode of West to East. This is our fourth episode, and if you're still with us, thank you very much. In this episode, we're going to talk about protests in Colombia and Harry and Meghan Markle. First topic is going to be Colombia protests. I'm just going to read out the headline. Colombia protests, 79 police officers freed after being taken hostage. Wow. Boyan, Vavan.
Yeah.
So how do you take 79 police officers as hostages?
I guess you have in your pocket a few grams of cocaine and few guns and just go. But 79, what? These guys were sleeping or what? I don't know.
No, seriously. I mean, how do you take 79 trained police officers as hostages? I mean, there was 8,
Maybe,
I guess, but one died,
yeah.
and one Protestant died.
I saw
Protester. Yeah, but how do they take them hostage? I mean, I can't. Like, let's just see a bit. What does it say in the news?
the Protestants just take as a hostage 79 officers, employees from this company. They didn't say how.
Yeah, I'm just
But I
reading.
guess
Yeah.
they all have good weapons and they're crazy enough to go.
But what? There was 79 policemen like in one place, and they were just
I
like.
think president just sent their police officers to take down these Protestants, but they didn't hope that it's so serious. I don't know.
What does it say? Why were they protesting?
They won from this company from China. What's the name? Emerald Energy. They want from them to build the infrastructure, roads and stuff, because I guessing that's the poor area with bad roads and infrastructure in general. So I don't know. They just saw opportunity and they demanding some.
But how do you demand from company that just has nothing to do with you, really? Like, you go over there and you're like, hey, build me a road. Yeah, I want a road here, and build me a school here. 'Cause we need a school.
I guess in Colombia that's how things work. I don't know.
I mean,
because president and the government just won't do it.
the company just pays, they do the business and, they pay the taxes. Hopefully, they pay taxes. And then the government, everything else is to build the roads and schools is up to the government.
Maybe someone found out that this company lobby president to get the land and now demand that land have better roads and I guess electricity, 5G internet, whatever.
Yeah, and I want a 5-bedroom house as well. We're building up road, a school.
They just want
house there for me.
Better transportation for their cocaine. I don't know.
Yeah, and a Lambo as well. I need a Lambo for the house.
Yeah.
It will be much easier now. They have police with them,
Yeah. On their side, yeah.
They have police protection, literally.
Imagine that you go on protest and you have police on your side. Oh, great country.
They have police in custody. No, but seriously, I saw the headline, and it was like, the first thought in my head was like, how do you take 79 trained police officers as a hostage? I just can't understand. Like, if you're in a war, like, for example, like, I don't know, Russia, Ukraine war, whatever, you would be like a prisoner of the war, but you would be like surrounded and, you would have no ammunition, no guns, most probably starving to death or something like that before you surrender, I guess.
Colombia is the homeland of Pablo Escobar, so he built himself his own prison where he was imprisoned for I don't know how many years. He built basically hotel there with all his crew.
Do you know
So I guess in Colombia everything is possible. It's like Disneyland for criminals. So
Did you know that even their soccer team have a friendly game in that prison?
yeah. I saw the
Their
Netflix
national
series
team.
and
Yeah. It's so funny.
Wait, national team went into the prison?
Yes.
in the
To play
prison
a
play
football game,
football
soccer
against the Pablo Escobar and his friends in prison. Yeah.
And played the game there.
Oh man!
So
Did they have the lines marked on the pitch? Or
I don't know.
Sniff those lines out.
I guess.
yeah, but
I guess it was cheaper than.
I can bet
Oh,
that
no.
they have police protection too.
Oh man! But
There-
it said I'm just looking a bit more here. This it said the whole company did not respond when approached by Reuters news agency for comment. Wonder what's going on. They're just leaving everything to the government to deal with it. It says here as well. Police said a dissident subgroup of FARC rebels, which rejected the 2016 peace deal, were present in the region and may have been provoking the unrest.
No.
Well, surely there's something to. I mean, how would you take 79 policemen?
Trained policemen, yes.
Yeah, as a hostage.
Yeah, I can't even imagine
Unless
that.
they had an inside man.
Maybe they send them
I
I
with
guess
one
guess
the-
bullet.
the civilians are better trained than policemen there because I don't know.
No, they
They as soon as they can walk, they have a gun. I guess I don't know.
they have more courage.
What's the ratio for like like America has the most guns per
Yeah, but
per people.
But
People.
that's
registered guns.
the registered guns.
Registered guns. Yeah.
Who's gonna
You think
Who's gonna? Yeah, I
Colombians
think
in front of
Colombia is like
registered.
two registered guns and all of the others are.
yeah, but
I don't know.
there is no needed in Colombia because you have police protection.
On their side. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many guns do you have in America? Oh, we have that many policemen. It's not a problem. Trained
Do you
policemen.
know what I was reading? I was reading the statistics, and like obviously there's U.S. is the first one, with registered guns, the most registered guns. And then the second one, I forgot what was the second one, and the third one. I think there was one African country as well, and then like there's few lists. There's there's data from few different websites, but in all of them, the Serbia is in between third and fifth place, and then sixth place is Montenegro. But
I think that's because Serbia and Montenegro have really good relationship with Colombia. We travel a lot in Colombia with big ships and containers there, so I guess we saw from them that having
and
a gun is a good thing.
And a lot
I
of
guess that's
our
Montenegro.
our good people work in Colombia,
I bet
protecting
on some
their
plantations there.
protecting their narco boss. Maybe Serbian people.
They saw other culture and take something from that culture and bring it to the Serbia and Montenegro, I guess. So
like the potatoes from
yeah,
America.
like potatoes and holding a gun. Yeah.
Maybe
honestly.
maybe Serbian people disarm police officers. Who knows? We have some line in our journal. that some Serbian guy died in Colombia while protecting their narco boss. So everything is possible.
It is. I was reading as well. Some Serbian mafia was in Spain as well.
Yeah, we have dogs of war.
Yeah, I don't know, just horrible. I was reading as well about this mafia boss trial in Serbia. You know how they rip the body apart and then mince the bodies they turn it into mincemeat and dispose of it like that. It's just
You know
I
what?
think
unbelievable.
there's another game between the government and that's.
Oh my days! You think everything is a game with them?
I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, every episode we record, you're like, I think this is a game with government and this
For
mafia
sure.
boss. And then I think Russians and Americans are working together to produce Corona. And then I think Russians and Americans are working together to fight this war, pretend war.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I just noticed that
did you
Because
eventually you're going to be right. Eventually, one of these things, you're going to be right. Eventually, government is going to be working with somebody.
it must be something. Must be true.
I'm fucking around, mate. I'm joking.
I know
Well, no, not really, but a little bit.
a little bit. I just noticed you have a new mic. It reminds me of something, but I can't figure it out on what.
Yeah. What is it? What is it? What is it? When did you came across this? This size, big and black. When did you came across it? Does it look familiar to you? I can't recognize this, mate.
I don't think it's Colombian, but
Look through your hands, man.
Tell us a bit more. Is it good memories or bad memories?
Good memories, but with a lot of tears, you know. Could you choose a white color or it's just in black?
Yeah, I don't. I'm colorblind, mate.
You have full hands of job, man.
I'm colorblind, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it looks great. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, yeah. As long as you can hear me properly, that's all that counts. Yeah.
sound is great. Yeah.
Good. Just wait to start podcast to tell you that.
Yeah, at least, do you know what? At least I can lay back like this, and I don't have to. I don't have to talk. Be distant.
Yeah,
I can get comfy.
I just told you, you look, you two of you look like a true couple, you know.
It goes. You see, this mic goes well with Valen's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Same color, like his soul.
Can I edit this podcast episode, please?
Be my guest. Be my guest. Yes. Knock yourself out.
Okay, we're done.
we must have some upload from Vienna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What's our second subject? What's our second subject? What's our second topic? That's sorry. Well, yeah, subject. Yeah.
Actually, we
Subject
have three
topic
topics. First is Columbia. Second is your mic, and now we have third.
Right. Okay. Let's finish off.
It's a Prince Harry interview. It's your.
Duke of Sussex says marijuana.
Sausage,
really
or?
What?
Duke of Sausage, or I don't hear you right.
Yeah, man, we are not talking
Everybody,
about
you know
mic
what?
anymore.
People hear what they want to hear, mate. People hear what they want to hear. And Wesley, in your case, people see what they want to see, I guess.
Great, Mike. Great, Mike.
Let me carry on. This is I found this in the Independent. Duke and Duchess of Sussex were handed keys to royal residence by late Queen after their wedding, but Prince Andrew has now reportedly been offered the keys. So, from what I can figure out from this article, is they're being served notice to vacate the house. They're being kicked out.
Just the house or country?
Well, the house and I guess the family. I think that's what the house actually represents. Yes, yeah, like the family. So they actually been served actual notice, as far as I can figure out. And it's not just like, hey, can you please leave the house? No, they actually been handing the notice, and they've been kicked out. And but they did want to live like more normal lives, didn't they?
Yeah,
that's what they always wanted.
That's why they moved.
They live in California.
They do, yeah. They do live in California. And since they moved to the US, they made over £100 million or dollars, whatever. It doesn't really matter whether it's 100 million, whatever the money is.
From what?
Well,
some regular job.
81 million they got from Netflix. You know the thing. 6 episodes.
That show, yeah.
81 million. Then 25 million they got from. This is all apparently like.
So they are new Kardashians, or?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about about the details, but that's apparently what it is. Yeah, 81 from Netflix and 25 from Spotify.
Nice.
Plus they had some other deals, but and then he released the book as well.
Yeah,
you bought it, did you?
My wife bought it, but I didn't start to read it.
Is it in German?
No, it's in English. I prefer in German, so I didn't read it. So.
It's easier to read, yes.
It's easier in German, yeah. It's more romantic,
Yeah, but I didn't know that is so easy to earn some money in America. You know that you can earn in Serbia even I don't know, easier. Do you know that our president's son Marko Milosevic earned a lot of money wearing the crates for some company? A lot of money.
Oh, the bear crates.
Yeah.
The bear crates, yeah. Also heavy lifting with the bear crates, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. He had a radio station actually in the 1999.
Yeah.
And before that, 1997, 98, 99, something like that.
He built like Serbian Disneyland.
With the crates.
Excellent, though.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it's closed for, I don't know how many, like 20, 30 years now.
No, it's not. I've been there last year.
Yeah, it's open.
That not for Milosevic. He has somewhere in Serbia.
Yeah, it's probably not Petroland.
Central Serbia.
Maybe some. Maybe it is, but it was open because we went there last year. And also,
this near Novi Sad. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah,
he had that radio station, and it was very, very popular when I was younger. I used to listen to it all the time. I actually loved that radio station. It was one of my favorite radio stations when I was growing up.
Yeah, but I'm still looking for a company to lift some crates, to earn the money.
There's opportunities everywhere, mate.
Yes,
we are opportunities everywhere.
We are land.
I wouldn't be surprised, Vasily, if you Roll your sleeves up this week and carry some crates as well.
I can bet, man, that I lift more crates than him, but I don't have that much money.
It's what
luck,
you do with crates.
Bad
It's
luck.
what you do with
Probably the
crates.
wrong crates, yeah.
Wrong crates, yes.
I'm not the president's son,
crates.
that is the problem. Yeah, we didn't say that is the president's son.
But yeah, look, they left England. They went to California, and they made 100 million, whatever, pounds, dollars.
Yeah.
How good is that? Do you reckon if I left England and we moved to California, we could make $1 million?
Yeah, I guess it is.
You could try, but not easy like these two.
Yeah, but,
I put my standards low.
yeah, but they get money from Netflix, and if you go to America, you will pay the Netflix. You know that.
I put Netflix here either way.
They wouldn't turn some money from Serbian Netflix on. Yeah, I don't know.
And there is no even.
But honestly, what would you do? What would you do if your child, your youngest child, starts spitting, talking shit about your family?
Depends. I can slap my own. He's a little boy, you know.
Well, when you're a bit older.
Okay. I guess then he will be in the right, because he will be stronger than me.
No, I was just thinking about it today, and I was just thinking, is he making decision as a king to protect the monarchy and whatnot, or is he making a decision as a father to kick him out of the house and basically out of the family because he had enough of fucking shit?
I think he's doing the both. I don't know. This
probably the
Harry is making problems from the beginning. I think he's an angry little boy who was just trying to revenge with his family. Yeah.
No, man, he just gets married, He was a good boy before the marriage, We all get some problem when we get married.
Do you think he couldn't say anything to Meghan, so he was just like taking it out all on his family?
I think that Meghan have.
And for the last time, because you didn't wash dishes, he was talking to his dad. Because you didn't wash dishes, you should, go and shower up your bum. No.
I can bet that the Queen, God save her soul, it's decide that not the king, not the prince.
Yeah.
His son is still prince, right?
His son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a wannabe king all the life, right?
Oh, William.
Yeah. No.
Harry's son.
No, Harry's father. How's his
Charles.
name? Charles. Yeah, Charles wannabe king. I saw so good joke. He's staying. He's hugging the mom and saying, "Mom, when I die, I will leave everything to you."
She outlived him. Yeah. Well, that joke didn't age well, did it?
Yeah.
It was funny, I guess, at the time because she got to be so old. Anyways, yeah. But I don't know. If I was, I think I would be fuming as well. If my youngest did that, like obviously my kids are still young and all that, but if my youngest did that, I don't know. I think I would be quite upset as well. I think I would be quite annoyed.
Oh,
do you think this is like a tough love from dad, just to teach him a lesson? Just get out of the house, get out of the country, go over there, and then just let him sit on it for a little bit. Let him think about his behavior.
Probably but that Netflix money will change some things.
Yeah, it will. But listen, if they're gonna have their own security and all that, if they're gonna give up everything here, what they got, 24/7 an hour, like they got nothing else left. Look at it. They were just milking it. All this, all this what they had. It was just this drama that they created around the royal family, and they were all just milking it. But now they got what they published a book. They had that Netflix series. They went to see Oprah Winfrey, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes.
They literally did everything what they had. There's nothing else left to milk, is there? What else is there left?
No,
Everything is out now.
But Prince
I don't
can
think
go
this
in army.
is about the money. I just think
Well,
okay, well,
yeah, it's fine.
yeah, I think Harry is upset.
yeah,
And I think he resents his family. And you know what happened to him as a kid? You know, when he was like, what, 10, 12 years? I don't know, like early teenage years or something like that.
He lost
when
virginity.
No,
I just read the article.
before that, you know, when his mother died.
Okay.
You know, when his mother died, they made him go. They made him go. In front of thousands of people, millions of people watching it, and he couldn't, express his emotions or anything, and the family just told him, you can't cry, and you have to be strong and all that. So I get it. I guess he resents he doesn't like the family because of that, and there's resentment there. I get it, and he wants to kind of
Of course, it's not easy to be the prince, especially
he's big, yeah.
Yeah, I get it, and he is, he didn't deserve that by any means when he was little, and if losing somebody you love, it's hard as it is, not then to have some rules to abide, and not being able to grieve.
No, every family has some rules, but he's in the loop of media and whole world, and whatever he gonna done, he's gonna be comment about that, and I don't know. I think he's just trying to be like rebel to all world to show his whole life he's trying to be different. So I think this is just part of his, I don't know, some defense mechanism.
Rebellion.
Yeah, rebellion.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But I get it. And do you know what? I personally liked Harry and Meghan. I liked them as a couple when they first, emerged, and I was like, oh, look at them, I obviously know Meghan from those series Suits. It was quite good, actually. I quite enjoyed that when I watched it. It was really good, and when I saw them, I was like, oh yeah, they look like a nice couple, I guess. And but then all these things started happening, and when the scandals started, going like one after another, and in the beginning I was just like, right, okay, well, that's understandable, that's okay, that's I can understand that. But then at the end, like this shit with Netflix and all that, I think for me, who actually liked them as a couple when they merged, to now being like Harry and Meghan again. I can't have it anymore. And here in England, I don't know a person who watched that crap on Netflix. I even didn't watch it. I just couldn't be bothered. I just had enough of Harry and Meghan.
Do you have
Americans loved it, yeah.
They don't actually.
No?
No, apparently they're ranked now lower than Prince Andrew. You figure that one out.
But Daniel, do you have?
Do you know who Prince Andrew is?
No, don't you?
You know the guy who paid that woman off?
I think I know.
It was in the media about like, I mean, I don't know, everybody knows about it. She literally sued him for rape or something when she was like underage or something like that.
Yeah, I read it.
Why did he even pay? Why don't he just said he's had dementia or something like that and go with Ron in the hospital for a few months? And
and do some plumber job.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
or make some movie on Netflix. Daniel, do you have
Ron Jeremy was a hustler. I guess he knew how to figure it out. It's easier for this guy. It's easier to pay off. Anyways, it's not his money; it's our money.
Yeah. You will pay it. Daniel, do you have Netflix account?
Yeah, I do.
So actually, you helped the Meghan and Harry. Bravo!
I did. I had to chip in because they're gonna. I don't want them to be homeless. I still want them to have a house.
That's nice.
$11 million worth house.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Poor bastards. Yeah.
Apparently, that's what I read. I think that's what I read. $11 million is worth it.
Once royal, always royal.
Do you know what Prince Andrew? He's been offered keys for the house. I think it's a 5-bedroom house. I think.
Only.
Only. Yeah, he's been offered keys, and I guess he's gonna. And he lives in like Windsor, which is like a mansion, and he's gonna see that like a demotion. Even though he lives there with his divorce with his wife, but I think they share a house or something like. I guess it's the house is that where he lives, that mansion, whatever it is, castle or whatever, is that big that
Yeah,
he can spend weeks without seeing his wife. I guess
it's hard to be
that's the price for the house.
So I think this king that's coming into power. I think he's going to be like. I think he's going to be quite sensible, and this last thing, literally demoting Andrew back into the house, and kicking Harry and Meghan. I think I actually support both decisions. I think it's quite a common sense decision to do.
Yeah, they gave him the chance to.
Is the William
good? I guess.
Is William new king of England?
No, Charles.
Charles. Oh my God. Okay, but English kings have a long life though, so it will be fine.
But people in the West have longer life expectancy, I guess.
How old is he?
Well, I guess he's a few years younger than Joe Biden.
But he's fit for his duty, yeah.
One is fit for duty. I don't see why the other one wouldn't be.
At least this one don't fall everywhere and forget where he is.
From bicycle.
Yeah.
No, honestly, these things are what he's done recently. I agree with. I don't. To be honest, I don't like royal family. I don't like royal family here, and I don't like Serbian royal family. I don't like royal families at all. I just think it's all bollocks.
You know why don't you like? Why you don't like Serbian royals? Because they live in England.
No, at least England royal family speaks the English language, but ours also just speak English language. Serbian, maybe few words. Yeah, that's the embarrassing part.
Daniel doesn't like to give money to royal families. That is the problem.
I don't like to give money to royal families. Just to make it clear, I don't like it. I don't have an option. I can't opt out. The same way you can't opt out of your TV license, and I can't opt out here of the TV license.
Yeah.
You can't opt out of giving the money.
Great,
unfortunately.
But you can send them in America. They will have a nice life there too.
Yeah, I'm glad they're gonna be set up for life over there in America. I'm glad I paid the Netflix. I did my bit. I did my part. Please, all the people.
I guess Wesley just need to do some charity for the royals. I
will.
books. Daniel paid the Netflix.
I'm the only one who didn't give any money. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be so stingy. Come on, chip in a little bit for the extra family members, so that they don't have to worry about the winter.
I will buy the book. It's easiest.
There we go.
And I don't need to read it.
Do you want German or English?
I will not read it anyway, so it's.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
if you like the book or you don't like the book. You can burn it for whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can buy 10 books and burn them if you don't like them. Just buy some.
Yeah.
Just buy some books and support Meghan
These
and
poor
Harry.
people need to live in the.
You know what I will do? I will buy the book and read some pages, and after that I will check Vavan. Did he read anything?
Oh, you're gonna trust him. You're gonna question him.
And then
I'm
gonna buy the book for you. Okay.
You will probably see.
Just leave me alone.
Tamara, talk to this stranger.
What do you think? What do you think? Are they going to be invited to the king's coronation? Like this coronation going to be in 2 months? Do you think they're going to be invited?
Probably not.
Apparently 2,000 invites are going out next week.
These two is like this crazy drunk uncle on the family celebration who can ruin everything. I guess they just send them to America and just leave them there.
Just wave and smile.
Just see you in the next life, I guess.
Maybe they will come anyway. Maybe they will try to come as an uninvited guest or something like that.
Jump on the fence.
Yeah, imagine that report.
Go to the festival. No, but wherever they go, they're going to just attract paparazzi, and even though they want peace and quiet.
Yeah,
I guess that they are new Kardashians, and they just need paparazzi to live now, from Netflix, books, and drama.
I was saying that before. Like this is now dried up. There's nothing else to squeeze out of this royal family from them. There is nothing else. They did that. They got 100 millions, or whatever the sum is. And now, if they want security 24/7, they're going to pay $3 million pounds a year. In 10 years, that's 30 million on insecurity.
Oh my God!
Well, that's not including inflation.
Better that they go in Colombia.
Yeah,
a lot of policemen protect you for.
Maybe they should invest in Colombian white powder, and try it in California. That's not so far. Then they could start a business. Yeah, I guess.
I reckon if they went to Colombia, build a couple of roads in a school, and they will have the whole protection of the village.
Yeah,
that's in the middle of the village, and
police in Colombia is always on their side, I guess.
No, if you have villagers, you don't need police. Police is with villagers.
You're right. Yeah. Which villagers always is 79 policemen.
Two peasants. Two peasants. And that's it. Wonder how many people was there? Five peasants got 79 police officers. With the forks, when they're turning over the hay, after they were in the field, they were turning the hay over with the rake.
I guess
79 policemen came over. Hey, you haven't seen this yet? And they're like, okay. Then what happens?
It's easier to be
79 of them. Honestly, ridiculous. I don't know. I assume the police in Colombia, they got they're armed. I don't know. Are they actually armed? Is police in Colombia armed?
Probably.
I think so.
I mean, everybody's armed in Colombia.
But yeah,
I guess the villagers are better armed than police. I guess they have machine guns and police just pistols or something like that. So
if you're taking 79 police officers in England as a hostages, I could get that because
they don't have.
I think you're comparing like potatoes and apples, Colombian and England. You know, did you just? I saw this Netflix series Narcos with Pablo Escobar. That's what he said. He was bombing the Colombia like for a year or more just for some of his crazy demands. He wanted to be president of Colombia. They didn't want to give him that. He was bombing.
What do you mean bombing? What do you mean by that? Like literally bombing? Cocaine packages.
He
bombs in buildings, cars, and he would just
like a random terrorism.
Like terrorists, yeah.
Oh wow!
I can bet, Vavan, that you watch Meghan and Harry too on Netflix.
I didn't, but I need now. Yeah, I think they need our support more than ever now.
I will buy 2 books. I promise. 2 books.
They lost.
Both Harry and Meghan.
Yeah, I will.
He watch everything on Netflix.
I will.
How many accounts do you have? Do you have?
I don't have a Netflix account, but as soon as we finish with this recording, I'm gonna make one.
Is it going to be
start watching and reading book at the same time?
Is it going to be a special file sharing operation? For Pirate Bay.
Help for noble.
And I will send him a mail for this business proposal to invest in Colombian white powder, and they gonna get free 79 policemen for sure with the packages. So I guess with this policeman the security is done. They don't even pay £3 million a year. So
you reckon they can get it cheaper over there?
I can bet that their policemen just protecting the crates, you know.
I told you are wearing the wrong crates in this Colombian. This something more
wrong crate, mate.
Yeah.
I will send Marko Milosevic will sell some crates for the Prince Charles and.
Yeah, you need to ask for some tips. You need to ask for some tips with Marko.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You need to watch Marco's Netflix series. So.
Marcos. Marcos. The series is called Marcos, and his name is Narko Milosevic. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Right, this is it for the episode number 4, and thank you all very much for watching it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.